Hi, this is Wargamer Achilles, and today we're going to find a way to hack that tank. This is mostly a conversion video, so we're going to be going over ways to save money instead of buying all these tanks from the Space Marine chapter. So here, I'm just going to show you. This is the standard Predator tank. Okay, of course I was screwing around, added a guy up here. You know, standard Predator tank, painted like whatever, you know, gonna repaint it. But this is your standard Predator tank running about, what, like $60 or something like that. On the high end, maybe 50, depends. This is just another Predator tank variation right here. I just got this one with autocannon set up. Okay. Now, here's something. Here is a typical army tank. Okay. This is one of these World War II army tanks we played with as kids. Now, these are actually not far away from being usable in 40K. If you look here, you actually see the size of these two guys together. Okay, they're roughly the same width. Okay, you put them together, okay, just roughly the same length, and you know, put them that way. Everything's backwards here. You know, they're not that far off in dimensions. It's just you could tell here the Predator tank is taller. Well, this thing's falling off here. The Predator tank is taller than the standard World War II plastic tank. So, what I ended up doing, since I like saving money, I'm like, dude, I gotta find a way to use this, because I keep stepping on it. My son keeps leaving it out, and I keep tripping on it, and I don't want to throw this thing away. So I said, dude, I gotta use this. So check this out. Turn it into this. Okay, I know it's the paint jobs, you know. This is experimental. On the top, I got the storm bolter. I even got the light right here, searchlight. In the back here, I also got the teleporter beacon. And on this side, I just actually, you can tell there, I actually put like the Deathwind missile launcher from the drop pod. But yeah, dude, so anyway, of course this looks more tanky, okay, but I realized, like, 40K has different style tanks. Their tanks are like kind of like World War I style. They're not really like the low cut tanks, like more so the World War II and up to modern tanks. So what I ended up doing is I turned the turret around on its back side. So this is actually the back of the tank. So it looks a little more realistic. I mean, more futuristic. And then I just added bits on here. Okay, this is my typical one. And stats wise, I typically make this be an autocannon. So this is just a typical autocannon and a storm bolter. Teleport beacon, and this honestly is just for aesthetics. This Deathwind missile launcher is just for aesthetics, but if I want to just screw around, I can say, yeah, man, give it a Deathwind missile launcher, or treat it as the Hunter Killer missile. I also made another variant, like, because the Predator, you're like, oh, what about the Sponsoons? Well, I got you covered, man. Sponsoons. I ended up gluing las cannons on the sides. Right there. So I ended up finding a way to get away with it, and to be honest, I've actually used these in 2 games, and usually I play these with games that I'm really cool with the guys and a scenario or something just crazy. But yeah, dude, I roll with these, and look, I saved, how much money did I save here? You know what I mean? So use this. If you got army tanks sitting around, use this. Collect your bits, turn this, into this, because when you have them put together, you see them right here, they look the same, dude. Honestly, they look the same. In fact, in some scenarios, I could probably say this is just an experimental predator tank. You know, the quasi Razorback or something like that. So yeah, that's just what I wanted to show, because a few guys actually messaged me showing how did I convert them. But yeah, typically I just found a World War II tank like this, turned the turret around, and just started gluing. Well, after priming it. Well, no, I glued it first. And I glued Stormbolter and stuff around here, even sponsoons, and primed it and painted it. And as long as it's the same paint scheme as your army, it's not going to stand out too much. In fact, a few guys are like, it took them a while to look at the army and they're like, wait, those are World War II tanks? Really? And I'm like, yeah, dude, save money. So, I mean, of course, tournament style play probably won't save you there. But, I mean, for narrative battles and just general battles with buddies and stuff, you can have fun with it. And that's the thing, too. 40K is about fun, okay? Don't ever forget that. So, have fun with this and be creative, you know? So, anyway, this is Akillez. Signing out.